So this is exactly how I closed a $900 per month social media marketing client. A couple of really key points just before we dive right in. You'll notice at the start of this call, I started the call with my camera turned off on Zoom. I did this intentionally, and typically I will only turn my camera on when the prospect turns their camera on. I do this because I want to match their energy. If they want to keep the camera off, I'm going to keep my camera off. If they want to turn their camera on, I'm going to turn mine on. During this call, I share my screen on Zoom and I'm looking through different Instagram pages for a lot of time. We're not going to show you that here in this call. We're just going to either blur that information or we're going to zoom in on the camera, because unfortunately I just can't show you that information because it'll give away the exact client or other clients that we work with. Note number 3 is that this call took place back when Instagram Reels were just getting started and were just kicking off. So just in case you think I'm talking about something that's really outdated, no, it was relevant at the time. Obviously Reels, as of recording this video, are very, very important, but I just wanted to let you know. Last but not least, this sales call is going to show you why client retention is so damn important, because when you have a client that is happy with your service, they are more likely to refer their friends, their colleagues to you as well. And those are easy sales. So without wasting any more time, we're going to get right into it. Hey Adam, how's it going?
Good, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How's your day going?
It's going well, man.
Good stuff. Let me just turn on the camera here. 1 second. There we go. Cool. Perfect, man. So I know you were referred over to us by Paul. I know you mentioned that you know Julian and Barb as well. So
Yeah.
good to hear, because that obviously means you're doing good. You know, you've got a good coaching business going if you know those guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, fill me in on what you're currently doing. You know, are you currently just focusing on Facebook and looking to move onto Instagram as well, or what's the kind of setup?
Want to use really both. Just trying to get more traction. Really want. I know I was talking to Paul yesterday, and he said that you really focuses on Instagram.
Yep, that's it exactly.
Okay. Now, but he did say that you do handle posts for his Facebook. Do you use like Later or Hootsuite
We
to?
do indeed. Yep, we use Later. Just link it up, so everything on Instagram goes straight over to Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much what we want to do, man.
Cool.
Because I don't know if you've checked out mine. We
Yep,
want to get it looking a hell of a lot better because image is everything.
100%, man.
And I'm like, man, I was like, Paul, yours and Julian's, but yeah, Paul's his Facebook too. It all looks fantastic, man.
Cool. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So yeah, look, you know, that's exactly it. We just help them basically with all of their content. You know, again, you know yourself, if you're doing high ticket, you need to look the part, and we need to have a good mix of content, right? Of what you're doing right now, which is lifestyle, and you've got the kind of tweets, you know, those motivational kind of quotes and the call to action tweets. But now having some infographics in there as well, going that bit deeper with people, giving them that extra value, really just shapes the whole thing. And as long as you're doing, you know, outreach and you've got a good script in place, you're going to grow. You know, you're going to get clients, and it's a pretty straightforward process for clients like yourself, because we know you know how to sell, you know how to get leads on the phone, you know how to
Yep.
do all that, and it's just a case of tidying everything up. One, saving you time so that you don't have to post all the content, but also getting you those leads, right? Because that's a big thing we see with coaches is you put out some content on Instagram, and a lot of times it doesn't really go anywhere. You know, you might get 2 followers a day, 10 followers per month, something like that. And ideally, we need new people coming in to feed into your calls, right? We can't get leads if we don't have people coming in. And we obviously can't get clients and calls if we don't have the leads there. So it's all just a big kind of circle of things. I can walk you through exactly what we're doing with those guys. If you want, I can just share my screen and I'll just walk you through that now.
Yeah, that would be great, man. And I think Paul said you do have different packages and stuff. So again, I'm
Yep.
curious about everything you offer.
100%. Yeah. So I'll walk you through kind of what we do with Paul. Okay. So his is kind of our main package, and that's where we manage all of your content. So that means we're posting one post every day on Instagram. We write all the copy and the captions. We schedule the content. It all goes out by our team. Again, we link it up with Facebook. Now, obviously, with that package, you're still going to be posting your stories. Okay. So you're going to still do your stories, your DMs, your outreach, and all of that. We just handle all of that feed content for you. So we do give our clients a lot of feedback. Now, obviously, you probably have a good script, but if you do need help with that, and if you need help with your stories and strategies for your stories, we can definitely help you out with that as well. We do weekly coaching calls for our clients, mainly just because Instagram changes pretty much every 2 to 3 weeks. You know, there's a new feature, there's a new update. It's always changing. So to give you kind of all the things that we're learning from our clients that are performing, we dissect that every week on a bit of a coaching call.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Paul and then Arlene's page, because Arlene, her page is a really great example as well. Just have a look here, okay? So basically, this is kind of the look we go for with most clients. Now, what we can do, Adam, is we can do this in a couple different ways. Okay, so
this is one way where it's very straightforward. It's 10 infographics, it's 10 tweets, and then 10 lifestyle photos or videos. Okay, that's kind of the typical one that we've always done, and that has worked best. Now, we are going to be slightly changing that up with some of our clients just to test things out. We found with a couple of clients already that it's working pretty well. And this is essentially where we don't do as many of these kind of graphics and the tweets, but we have more of the lifestyle. So it's almost more of a 50-50 approach of 50% lifestyle and then 50% tweets, graphics, and all the educational content. So you don't have to decide on that now or anything. It's pretty much the same package, and it's just something that we can kind of run with, see how it goes, and we can tweak that in, you know, the first couple of weeks if needs be as well.
Yeah.
So basically, with all of this, Arlene or Paul or whoever the client is would give us this content. So they're going to give us a folder with maybe 10, 15 photos. We're going to write captions for those. And then the rest of the content here, we pretty much create from scratch. Now, all of the content, just to make sure it lines up with, you know, your coaching program and what you offer, what we do there is that any of the content pieces we create will run the ideas by you first. So it's essentially, we come up with an idea based on your coaching, what you're solving for your clients and your competitors and what's doing well. We send it to you. You say, hey, I like 10 of those ideas. Let's run with them. We create them. We schedule them in, write the copy and the captions, and boom, we're good to go. So that's kind of like the content structure, how that all works. Another thing we do then, Adam, is that we basically try and get you more followers. So as I mentioned, we need to obviously get leads and calls, and to do that, we need to get new people coming in the top of the funnel. So how we go about doing that is, first off, we look at who your ideal client is, and we find where they hang out on Instagram. Okay, so in your case, you know, or in Arlene's case, let's just take this as an example. First off, it's women, and these are the things that she solves for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to find pages that have those people on them, because if they already have them on there, what we can do is just engage with those people from your page. So we might like some of their piece of content, and we might follow some people as well, merging those two things together. And what we get is obviously a very good kickback, because we're reaching out to people, they're coming back, and then if they follow you, you can start to DM outreach as well. So that's usually what we do. The kind of average growth with that is somewhere from really 10 to 15 followers per day, roughly in and around 300 per month. Look, some months at the start, it's going to be a little bit slower because we're finding our feet and we're getting things fine tuned. But ideally, we do want that to slowly increase, you know, over the course of 2-3 months as well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the whole rundown. That's the main thing we do. Now, I can walk you through the packages we do have that are less than that. We do have some packages where we give you some content, we do the growth strategy, and we basically just don't post it for you. So if you would just want some graphics and you want some extra growth, we can do that. Obviously, the main difference is that you don't really get that time saving of us posting all the content for you. So I can definitely walk you through the two packages. You can look at the pricing, and if it's a clear distinction between the two, you can just make that decision from there.
Okay, cool.
Cool, man, cool. And then just based on your current Instagram, are you getting any clients from it at the moment, or are all the clients just from Facebook?
Pretty much from Facebook, because we're not going in there, but that's why I want to get more traction there and use IG, because it's a little bit different than Facebook, right?
Exactly. Same premise, same fundamentals. You know, you're usually going to use the same script, but obviously the way you go about it is slightly different. Definitely.
Yeah. So that's why I know we need it to look more professional for sure.
Yeah, 100%. It seems to be more of like Facebook, you can get away with less professional because it's more of, you know, adding people as friends and everybody's friends, whereas Instagram is more of, I'm a professional, you know, and you're trying to get people to come to you rather than you always go to them. So yeah, slightly different. So yeah, I'll just pull up the pricing here. We'll take a quick look. And I presume you're doing pretty high ticket as well, right?
That's all we're doing right now.
Yeah. Perfect.
We're in the same thing with Paul with Nick's Savage Group. Yeah. So with
Awesome,
Julian as well.
That's like music to our ears. When we hear Nick's group, we know, one, you know how to sell, you know how to do high ticket. It's always good. Good stuff, man. So basically this package right here, this is the main kind of coach package, management package. Okay. So this is 30 pieces of content, targeted growth, weekly coaching call, monthly one-to-one call, and then we give you a mini course that we have as well. That one is 900 per month. Now, as I mentioned, if that's too much or you don't want to go with the full kind of hands-off approach, we can look at that as well. What we do for that is this one right here. So the growth package, you get 10 infographics, you get the growth, which again, roughly 300 followers per month. You still get the weekly coaching, but you just don't get us posting all of the content for you. So it's basically, the difference here is about $200 and the difference of 20 extra pieces of content that we would write captions for, and we would also post for you.
Okay.
And then this one right here, this is kind of like our starter package. This is where you choose content or growth. We wouldn't recommend it for someone in your situation. This is more for coaches that are literally getting started and they're not really getting any leads. They don't really have any idea what they're doing. That's more applicable for them. When you have something that works and it's more about just firing that up, this or the third package will be the better fit.
Yeah. What was number 3 again? I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. So $200 difference. So it's $900 per month. And the only real difference is here we're doing 30 pieces of content. Okay, so 10 infographics, roughly 10 lifestyle images, and 10 of the kind of quote Twitter style posts as well. Now, obviously, all of these we're writing the copy for as well, and the caption that goes with it. Whereas on package 2, we're just creating 10 graphics without the captions. We're sending them to you in a Google Drive folder, and then you would post them from there.
Okay. Is there any way, I mean, we really want to go to package 3, but I wasn't anticipating 900. Is there any way you could sharpen your pencil with that one?
We do have a pay in full discount. Now, I'm not sure if that's something within budget. If it is, we can definitely look at that. Cool. So usually if you're to do the math, it would be 900 times 3 months, let's say. That is going to be 2.7K. Okay. So if you're doing pay in full, we basically do 2,400. So if you do the maths, it roughly comes out at about 800 per month.
Okay. And so you basically do 3 months at a time?
Exactly. Yes. We do work off a 3-month contract for packages like this.
Okay. All right. So if we want to start today, so what do we do?
Yeah, good question, man. So basically, a couple of things. Obviously, invoice and proposal are the main 2 things at the very start. After we get that locked in, then we book on an onboarding call. Okay, so we usually book this in because it's Wednesday today for Friday or for the following Monday. Okay, so that one gives us time to sit with your brand, what you're doing, get all the information from you, then hop onto that call and just get straight into things from there. Okay. So basically on the onboarding call, we will have our client executive who will hop on with you, managing the content for you. We may be able to get our branding specialist on as well. He's currently just sick at the moment, so we're just not 100% sure if he's going to be around next week. But ideally, we'll have those 2 key people on. They'll run you through absolutely everything you need to know. And before that as well, Adam, we send you over an onboarding form. Okay, so the onboarding form has things like give us your logo, give us any details of lead magnets you have, give us more info about your ideal client, the pain points you solve. And again, we use all of that, put that into our research, and we'll use that then to shape all the content as well.
Okay. Where are you from? Or where are you? Are you in Europe?
Yeah, so we're based in Ireland. I'm not in Ireland right now, but our company is based in Ireland.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, my wife's from Stoke-on-Trent, England. So.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
Okay. Well, so yeah, let's get rocking then, man. Again, because Barb and Julian and Paul spoke highly of you. And again, if this goes well, I'll push it into the group as well. Like, hey, you guys should use these guys.
Sounds good, man. And with that, we do have a bit of a referral system as well. So we've had some clients that have gotten pretty much to 3 months with us because they've referred a decent amount of people. So that is something we do have as well. Again, all going good. You can obviously get to that kind of stage as well. We do roughly a 10% discount. Okay, so let's say, for example, you refer 3 people, they all sign up on a similar package. Yours would probably be, 250, 270 off your monthly package as well. And obviously that can go quite down, if you refer a decent amount of people over.
Okay.
Cool. So what I'll do then, Adam, if that suits you, is I'll just pull up an invoice. Are you looking to do monthly, or do you want to take advantage of the pay in full?
No, let's do the 3 months. Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. Yeah. No worries. I'll get that up now.
And then if we could schedule, like I said, the call as soon as we can too, because I really want to get it rocking and rolling.
Sure thing. You know what? I'll pull up the calendar now and we'll see if we have something for Friday.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great.
And like that, I'll get you the onboarding form straight after this call as well. So you can fill that out straight away and we'll get our team to get straight into that. So while I'm loading this up, I'm just also going to get the calendar and we'll take a look at that.
Sure.
So for Friday, what time zone are you on, Adam?
East Coast.
Perfect. Cool. So we would have, let me see here, we have 8 a.m. your time. We would have 7 a.m., 6 a.m. Do any of those work for you?
How long's the call?
Roughly 20 to 30 minutes.
You said 6, 7, or 8 a.m.?
Yep, we've got all of those open.
Let's do 6 a.m.
6 a.m. Perfect. And if you need to reschedule it, you can do that as well. So yeah, don't worry about that if something comes up and you need to change it.
Okay.
Cool. So I just have the invoice now. So I'll send it via email and then I'll paste the link into the Zoom chat here as well.
Okay.
And then afterwards, Adam, what I'll do is I'll send you over the proposal just so you have the kind of full written breakdown of what you're paying for, all of that good stuff, just so you can keep that on file as well.
Yeah, that'll be good because the wife's going to ask.
100%. Yeah. Good for the records.
And then, hey, question for you, Adam, while I got you on here too. Paul had said, so I get what you guys are posting too. I really like Paul's page as well, but how he's posting some like workout stuff as well, like a workout with 3 little things underneath. I do stuff like that, but just not like he's doing, which I want to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? Like if I'm posting stuff, or do you guys handle more of that? Or can I mix in what I'm doing with you all? Like I said, I don't want to mess up your strategy.
Yeah, so like it depends on what you have. Ideally we would have a situation where we're kind of posting everything. Now, if that's the case, you can always just say to us, look guys, here's a folder. I've got maybe it's a couple of videos or stuff that I've made and I want you guys to post. You can just give them to us and we'll incorporate that then into the flow of the content.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys know how to grow this on Instagram. That's why I'm coming to you. What Paul said, I want you to just take it, but anything else I could be doing that won't take me an arm and a leg to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
for sure. Yeah. So obviously on those coaching calls as well, we go into a bit more detail on that. One big growth area right now, Adam, is Instagram Reels. Not too sure if you've heard of it yet. It's relatively new. It's short form videos, very similar to the platform TikTok. And a lot of coaches are jumping on this. I'll actually pull up a couple examples of Julian. Julian is doing some really good ones on there. So we don't do them for him because, he literally sits down and records it, mirror selfie, a workout video, something like that. That is a very big growth opportunity. So while we're doing our interactions, maybe getting 300 per month with the reels, you'll be able to get extra growth on top of that. And it's extra content for the page. So again, I'll show you some of Julian's, and on the kickoff call, we can definitely give you some kind of ideas as well for videos that you could be doing.
All right. That would be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. So onboarding call is booked in, and you can just let me know whenever that payment goes through.
Yeah, let me do that right now.
No worries.
All right, you should be good now.
Perfect. Yep, that has gone through. So we've got the call booked in, we've got the invoice sorted. So the only 2 things left, Adam, are onboarding form, which I'll send over, and then also I'll send over the proposal for you as well.
Okay, perfect.
Right. What I'll also do quickly while we're on is just to show you the ones Julian is doing, just to give you some inspo.
Okay. And then also you'll send me the schedule. What days and times are the coaching schedules?
Yep. So let me actually just double check that now, but I'm pretty sure we have it in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to double check the calendar. We do indeed. So if you're around in 10 minutes, Adam, we can get you on that coaching call. It's every Wednesday at this time.
And how long is it?
Roughly half an hour. They're all recorded as well. So if you miss it, you can watch it back too.
Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome. At least if I could email the thing, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll actually send it over to you manually after this as well. It'll just be on Zoom. You can just join in, and yeah, good way to kick it off, I think.
Okay, cool.
So just before we go, just to show you Julian's ones, again, you can just have a look at his page. Oh, they're actually not showing up on my page because I'm logged in on an older account. That's funny. So if you just come onto his page, you'll see there should be reels here. Right.
Okay.
So mine isn't showing up. He's got some really good ones. Some are getting 20K, 30K views, very simple videos. Obviously, like anything, there's no kind of proven strategy. It's all about trial and error with reels because it's new. So I would just say, look at what he's doing, see what you can replicate for your niche, and just give it a shot. Try a couple a week and you'll find something that works.
Okay. Now, hey, something too, will you guys handle like up top with this stuff, like the mindset recipes? Do you make those little things as well?
We do indeed, Adam. So we can get you a set of those. Just give us, on the onboarding call, bring that up with our team. Let us know which ones you want. Maybe it's going to be 3, 4, or 5. Let us know. We'll get that done for you as well. Another thing we can do, Adam, is basically having a kind of branded background for your Instagram stories. So see the way Julian's stuff, it's very clear. It's black and green, and that's kind of all of his branding. So what we can do is have basically this vertical image with your logo at the bottom with the color scheme you want. And it's a blank image that you can essentially use for any stories you're doing. So let's say you put up a poll or a Q&A or something on your stories. You can just swipe up, add the background. It's already branded with like your website, which could have a call to action for your lead magnet, everything you want. So we can get that done as well. Again, just bring that up on the onboarding call and our team will get it handled for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. So in the form you sent me, I'll put in there like, hey, what our colors are, black, red, and silver. Okay.
All of that good stuff. Yeah. So you can attach your logo and pretty much anything you have. You know, if you have lead magnets as well, feel free to just put them on there. We'll take a look because again, if we can reference to that in the content, we're just going to get more leads. So anything you have, just shoot it over.
So like free. Yeah, we have a 4-step body transformation guide. We got a recipe book. We got all that.
Yeah, all of that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
Cool. All right, well, look, you will see David, my business partner, on the coaching call in about 10 minutes. I'll shoot you over that email in the next 2 to 3. And yeah, looking forward to working with you.
All right. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
No worries, Adam. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye.
So there you have it, closed on the phone, $900 per month, minimum 3-month contract. Not my best call, and there's definitely things I would have done differently if I was to take this call right now, knowing what I know now. But still, we closed the deal, so it worked. And if you want my personalized help, feel free to book in a free consultation. In the description, there'll be a link down there to my calendar page. Go ahead and book in. And don't worry, it won't be a sales call, so I'm not going to sell you anything, but it's a consultation to see if what I do and the programs I run could help you. If not, fair enough. If so, awesome. Appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.